Hello there, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I thought it would be really fun to start this episode with some laughter. I don't know too many people that can resist the sound of giggling babies and children. It's one of my favorite sounds, and it's truly magic to my ears. So, I'm really interested in talking about the various benefits of laughter and smiling, along with the advantages of trying to stay positive. Today, more and more, I think it's a priority to keep ourselves mentally fit and healthy. Body, mind, and spirit all need our daily attention to function at their maximum capacity. I'm pretty sure lots of you can relate to having a bad or overwhelming day, and then you get a funny text or message and it changes your whole outlook. I know I'm always so grateful when I find something funny to distract me. It can really redirect our focus and relieve stress, even if it's just for a minute or two. I've always thought that it would be really cool to do some research and find the top 100 comedies of all time, then edit some short clips of the funniest bits and develop into a movie montage. This could include films, live stand up comedy routines, records, audios, and other media. It would be cool if it could be used as a tool of uplifting encouragement in hospitals, senior centers, rehabs, and many more places. Because numerous studies over the years have shown laughter really is the best medicine. Research conducted in Advances in Physiology Education in 2017 revealed humor and laughter stimulates multiple physiological systems and helps to decrease stress levels. While it decreases levels of stress hormones, it actually increases the activation of dopamine, considered a reward system of the brain. In other words, it makes us feel good. Even the Bible promotes the good effects of an upbeat person. Proverbs 17:22 says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones." By doing a little online research, I found a list of 11 reasons why we should laugh it up as much as possible. So this is just a brief overview of those 11 reasons. This is from an article that was written on April 11th, 2018 from mentalfloss.com. Number 1. Laughter is a sign of goodwill towards others. The author says it's a way to show friendliness. This is probably true, unless of course you're laughing at someone instead of laughing with them. Showing our teeth by smiling or laughing can be seen as friendly and inclusive. Number 2. Laughter may reduce blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the most dangerous side effects of stress, so the more we laugh, the better we feel. Probably the reason why sitcoms have become so popular. They use laugh tracks because laughter can be contagious. It's like a gentle nudge so we can be included by joining in and letting go and enjoying life. Number 3. Laughter studies have led to a treatment called laughter yoga. According to the founder of these techniques, you don't need any jokes, humor, or comedy. You don't even need to be happy. You can simply sit in a group and start laughing as a form of bodily exercise. Then when you engage with direct eye contact, that laughter becomes real and is very infectious. The school of thought believes it may help alleviate stress and dementia. Number 4. Laughter can reduce anxiety and other negative emotions. Laughter therapy has been shown to relieve anxiety in people with Parkinson's disease, as well as those who suffer from chronic depression. It can be used as a positive coping mechanism by helping people get through a tough situation. Number 5. Laughter is an immune booster. Another recent study suggests giggling can aid in the boosting of positive cell activity. They recommend you try laughter therapy for optimum health before the next cold and flu season. Number 6. Laughter can be used as a natural antidepressant. I'm not recommending anyone listening here stops using their prescribed medications. I'm not a doctor. I'm only suggesting you could incorporate this into your daily routine. Laughter therapy includes singing funny songs, chuckling for diversion, laughing exercises, and laughing out loud. Results from multiple groups studying the effects of humor showed participants suffered less depression. They also enjoyed a general improvement in their overall mood. Number 7. Breathing is better after laughing. Deep belly laughs can lead to increased heart rate, respiratory rate, and better oxygen levels. It may improve your overall breathing. Number 8. Laughter is good for your cardiovascular system. Our lungs, heart, and bodily organs seem to benefit from a great chuckle. Test groups who watched comedies, compared to those who watched a compelling drama, were found to have a better blood flow. The American Medical Association even recommends laughter for a healthy heart. Number 9. Laughter calms stress hormones. This may seem a bit redundant, but worth mentioning again due to the importance of keeping healthy. Viewing funny films can aid in decreasing several stress hormones. Number 10. Social laughter can relieve pain. As far back as the 14th century, French surgeon Henri de Monville used humor to distract his patients after surgery and found it also helped during their recovery. Current studies concluded those who watched funny movies or videos needed less pain medication. Number 11. Laughing burns calories. A 2014 study from the International Journal of Obesity found laughter can actually burn calories. Researchers measured the amount of energy that was expended while laughing, and they came to the conclusion that those who laughed burned up 10 calories in 10 minutes. I also did a search on the 5 best comedies and the funniest stand-up comedians of all time. I got various results, so I picked the ones I personally liked best. And just like with anything, it depends on all your own taste. I just wanted to leave you with a few choices. There's so many to choose from, and of course you can do your own exploration. So the funniest 5 movies of all time were said to be Blazing Saddles, Airplane, Groundhog's Day, Young Frankenstein, and The Hangover. 5 of the top best comedians: Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Lenny Bruce, Jerry Seinfeld, and Chris Rock. Most of these candidates were chosen from a multitude of old school comics as well as many of the new current ones. They came up with some who were considered to be all-time favorites, and not a lot of women were in the group that I looked at, so I'm going to add a few from other lists like Joan Rivers, Wanda Sykes, and Roseanne Barr. Also, I think people like Steve Martin, Robin Williams, and Dana Carvey are just very funny. They made me laugh so hard and make me laugh out loud. They keep me in stitches. So you can go online to purchase their merchandise, find their movies, books, anything you want. Also, many of these things are free online. We're so lucky to have access to comedy these days. There are books, videos, audios, movies, and even online communities where laughter is available within minutes, all day, every day. If you don't have any books or a TV or computer, local libraries can provide all these things. It's up to us to find the fun in life. You can start a journal to keep the funny sayings you come across. It can be helpful to remind yourself to read them if you get down or need a quick laugh. You can also sign up online to receive funny short stories or get a daily joke sent to your email. Sometimes we can even laugh at ourselves. We might catch ourselves looking silly or messy and just find the humor in life. When we can learn not to be so serious, life is generally better. So I try to share laughter and smiles as much as possible. It's as important to me as sharing my food, writing, art, and music. It can be a great way to help people. It doesn't cost any money, won't waste too much of your time, and doesn't require much effort. Putting together these episodes, I try to do a brief overview of most subjects. I could add so much more about the history of comedy and how it's developed over the years. We could also talk about sight gags, funny sounds, and words that instantly make us all laugh. There could be a good discussion on comedy that's considered vulgar versus the merits of pure humor that doesn't rely on profanity. Both can be hilarious, and as with art, it's in the eye, or rather the ear, of the beholder. I've had lots of people recommend certain comedians, and I'd go listen to their monologues and think, you thought this was funny? It wasn't funny to me at all. Are you kidding? And sometimes I didn't like the jokes or thought they weren't very talented, but to each his own. There are certain things we probably can agree on that we do find humorous. Universal gags like slipping on a banana peel, falling off a chair, or making silly faces will usually make all of us laugh. There are certain sounds that instantly make us giggle. The very best comedians know this, and they'll take advantage of funny situations by incorporating them into their routines. Many also rely on proven techniques like trying to find a common bond and then complain about it. They're usually everyday common annoyances to make fun of our bosses, partners, families, friends, or even strangers. This can be a good way to connect with people and maybe even leave them in a better mood. Just like I've done in each episode so far, I'm going to leave you with a quote, and this week's quote will be, "Common sense is like deodorant. The people who need it most rarely use it." I truly do believe laughter is the very best medicine, and I've had the privilege of meeting and hanging out with some of the funniest comics ever. People like Martha Raye, Bob Hope, and Robin Williams, to name a few. I also met the fabulous Odd Couple trio of Tony Randall, Jack Klugman, and the writer of the show, Neil Simon. These are great memories for me. I've always found the value of humor, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing about the advantages of bringing some good humor into your own life. So go get yourself some medicinal humor today. It might just change your attitude and leave you smiling. Every show I also try to leave my audience with a cute short story. Today I thought it especially significant due to the subject matter. I found this joke online and it made me laugh, so here we go. An elderly man in Phoenix calls his son in New York and says, "I hate to ruin your day, son, but I have to tell you that your mother and I are divorcing. 45 years of misery is enough." "Pop, what are you talking about?" the son screams. "We can't stand the sight of each other any longer," father says. "We're sick of each other and I'm not talking about this anymore, so you call your sister in Chicago and tell her." Then he hangs up. Frantic, the son calls his sister, who explodes on the phone. "They're not getting divorced if I have anything to do about it," she shouts. "I'll take care of this." She calls her parents immediately and screams at her father, "You are not getting divorced. Do not do a single thing until I get there. I'm calling my brother back and we'll both be there in a few days. Until then, don't do a thing. Do you hear me?" she yells, and she hangs up. The old man puts down the phone, turns to his wife and says, "Okay, they'll be coming here for Thanksgiving. Now we just have to figure out what to tell them to get them here for Christmas." I'm ready to sign off now, and I want to say thank you all so very much, everybody, for tuning in and taking the time to listen. This is episode number 6 already. So next week I'll introduce another life-changing book, one that's known for helping many lives in positive ways. It'll be a quick overview just like before due to time limitations. And then the following week I'll add another healthy recipe for anyone cooking on a budget. And remember, all of the podcasts, blogs, recipes, quotes, and books can be found on my website, thevelvethammerwithcynzi.com. And as always, I've left links to all of my websites. You can visit and see original art, music, and merchandise. Please take the time to support this channel by sharing, subscribing, and or liking it. I'd also love to hear your comments and suggestions. Maybe even let me know what I can talk about in future episodes. Okay, so I'm signing off now, and I'm wishing all of us tremendous blessings and all the very best in life. We deserve the best, and the best is yet to come. Cheers, everyone.
Time is eternal, you'll be eternally mine. I never tied you down, I found what I never thought I'd find. Holding light up to the hopeless, faces pressed against the glass. Not finding anyone home, not finding a love that will last. Too many bridges we burned, too many hearts that cry. So much we thought we'd learned, so many truths to find. Time is eternal, and one by one the blinders are lifted from each and every one. Then the power we possess and some common sense won't beat our head against a stone of ignorance. Oh, too many bridges we burned, too many hearts that cry. So much we thought we'd learned, so many truths to find. I'll climb the mountains and I'll swim the seas, just to prove what you've meant to me. much we thought we'd learn, so many truths to find. Time is eternal, you'll be eternally mine. I never tied you down, I found what I never thought I'd find. People light up to the hopeless, faces pressed against the glass, not finding anyone home, not finding the love that will last. Time is eternal, time is eternal, you'll be eternally mine.